Then we have plastic symptoms. And with plastic symptoms, the tissue remains intact. So the plant cells do not die, but you do have the formation of symptoms, either because we've got too much material or something going along in those lines. These include mosaic. Now, what is a mosaic? It's an art form where you get a lot of different colored pieces coming together. So when we look at a mosaic, we see something like this, and we see a lot of different colors coming together, and this is not the way this leaf should look. But it is a very pretty sort of symptom, but again, it is a living symptom as these leaves are still living. We have a mottle, and with the mottle, we have a little bit less than we do with the mosaic, and we don't have quite as many color changes, but we still have color changes on it. We have what we call a streak or a stripe. And a streak would be a single one. This looks more like a stripe where we've got tissue that is chlorotic and healthy looking, all mixed in on the same leaf. Sometimes this can be of genetic origin, sometimes it can be of pathological origin. And in this particular case, you can see how this particular leaf is striped where it should be an even solid color green the entire way down. Plastic symptoms include chlorosis, where you get a yellowing. Now, chlorosis, don't get me wrong, chlorosis could start out as a yellowing and then all of a sudden it progresses into a necrotic sort of thing because the leaf is just unable to continue on its own. We have got rugosity, and this is where it all looks all puckered and wrinkled around on it. And again, this is a plastic type of symptom. And we've got leaf roll, and this is where the leaves roll around upon themselves, and as they roll around upon themselves, you can see a different sort of symptomology in that particular case. Another type of plastic symptom is called a gall. And a gall is basically where we get a thickening of tissue and we get a lot of growth of tissue material in here. And this is a gall on rose, and you can see that it is quite massive at the base where the gall is occurring. We also have what we call a witch's broom, and a witch's broom occurs when apical dominance is released and you get a lot of growth coming out of a specific area. Now, there are a lot of different types of witch's broom. This is one in pecan. In the end, when you look at it, that's what we call the symptom. However, in this particular case, this is due to a parasitic seed plant and not so much a problem on the pecan, but what we do is we get these congested branches of material coming out of this area, and therefore it would have a connotation of a witch's broom.